Have you ever thought about how grind in silence can be the secret to true success? The most significant achievements are often built quietly with consistent effort, discipline, and resilience without the need for constant recognition or praise. The real work happens behind the scenes, where focus and determination shape your progress. Like an athlete training alone before a big game or an artist perfecting their craft in solitude, it is in the silence of hard work that true mastery is achieved. Keep pushing forward, trust the process, and let your results speak for themselves. Discipline is the foundation of success, a force that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. It is not just about rigidly following schedules or adhering to a strict routine. It is about embracing a mindset that values persistence, resilience, and long-term rewards over fleeting satisfaction. Without discipline, goals remain abstract ideas and aspirations fail to materialize into reality. True discipline requires unwavering commitment, even when motivation fades and the path becomes arduous. Consider the journey of an athlete training for a marathon. The initial excitement of setting a goal quickly fades when faced with grueling daily practice, sore muscles, and the temptation to skip training sessions. However, it is discipline that keeps them running through exhaustion, waking up before dawn to train, and resisting distractions that could pull them away from their objective. This consistency, rather than sporadic bursts of effort, is what ultimately leads them to cross the finish line. Success in any field mirrors this process. Whether one aspires to master a musical instrument, excel in academics, or build a thriving business, the common denominator is the ability to persist through the monotonous and challenging phases of the journey. Developing discipline begins with clarity of purpose. Without a clear understanding of why a goal matters, it becomes easy to falter at the first sign of difficulty. A student preparing for a crucial examination, for instance, must remind themselves of the long-term benefits of their effort, the doors that academic excellence will open, the opportunities it will provide. This clarity fuels perseverance and helps them resist distractions, whether it be social media, entertainment, or simply the comfort of postponing responsibilities. When the reason behind an action is compelling enough, discipline ceases to feel like a burden and instead becomes a tool for empowerment. Routine plays a crucial role in maintaining discipline. A structured daily schedule eliminates the need to constantly decide when and how to work, reducing mental fatigue and ensuring steady progress. Consider a writer aspiring to complete a novel. If they wait for inspiration to strike, they may never finish a single chapter. However, by committing to writing a set number of words each day, regardless of mood or creativity levels, they create momentum. This daily habit, reinforced over time, leads to the completion of their manuscript. The same principle applies to entrepreneurs, students, and professionals alike. Establishing a consistent workflow removes uncertainty and fosters productivity. Setting boundaries is equally important in cultivating discipline. Every ambitious goal demands sacrifices, requiring individuals to say no to distractions and activities that do not align with their priorities. A person building a startup must often forego leisure, social events, and unnecessary commitments to invest time and energy into their vision. An aspiring musician might have to decline outings with friends to practice for an upcoming performance. These sacrifices are not about deprivation, but about making deliberate choices that serve long-term aspirations. When boundaries are clearly defined, discipline becomes less about resisting temptations and more about committing to what truly matters. Discipline also entails embracing discomfort. Progress rarely occurs within the comfort zone, and every path to excellence involves moments of struggle. A language learner, for instance, must endure the frustration of making mistakes before achieving fluency. A scientist must accept the setbacks of failed experiments before making a breakthrough. These moments of difficulty test one's resolve, but discipline ensures that they are seen as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. The ability to persist despite discomfort builds resilience, a crucial trait that differentiates those who succeed from those who give up too soon. Accountability is another pillar of discipline. While internal motivation is essential, external accountability provides reinforcement. Athletes train harder when they have coaches tracking their progress. Writers meet deadlines more efficiently when they have editors expecting submissions. Even in personal development, having a mentor, a study group, or a supportive community can serve as motivation to remain committed. Knowing that someone else is monitoring progress can create an added layer of responsibility, pushing individuals to uphold their discipline even when faced with difficulties. Ultimately, discipline is not about perfection. It is about consistency. It is about showing up every day, making progress even when motivation is absent, and trusting that each small effort compounds into significant results. It is what separates fleeting ambition from lasting achievement. When discipline becomes a way of life, success ceases to be a distant possibility and transforms into an inevitable outcome. In a world saturated with constant notifications, endless entertainment, and an overwhelming flow of information, maintaining focus has become one of the greatest challenges of modern life. Distractions, both external and internal, make it increasingly difficult to concentrate on what truly matters. Whether it is the lure of social media, the temptation of a quick dopamine hit from checking messages, or the mental clutter of self-doubt and overthinking, distractions pull individuals away from their goals. The ability to avoid distractions is not merely about discipline, but about consciously creating an environment and mindset that fosters deep focus and sustained productivity. Identifying the sources of distraction is the first step toward overcoming them. Many distractions are external, such as smartphones, television, and the constant buzz of notifications that interrupt workflow. Studies show that even a brief glance at a phone can derail focus, requiring several minutes to regain full concentration. Social media in particular is designed to capture attention, making it easy to lose track of time while scrolling through endless content. However, distractions are not always external. They can also stem from within. Negative thoughts, stress, and an inability to manage emotions can divert attention away from important tasks. A student preparing for an exam may find themselves worrying about future outcomes rather than focusing on the present moment. An entrepreneur working on a project may be overwhelmed by self-doubt, preventing them from making progress. Recognizing these distractions, whether external or internal, is the foundation of regaining control over attention. Creating a distraction-free environment is essential for maintaining focus. A workspace should be organized and free from unnecessary stimuli that encourage procrastination. A writer working on a book, for example, benefits from having a designated writing space away from noise and digital interruptions. A student studying for an exam performs better in a quiet, clutter-free environment that minimizes visual and auditory distractions. Research suggests that individuals working in structured, distraction-free spaces are significantly more productive than those attempting to work in chaotic settings. Digital distractions can also be controlled by turning off non-essential notifications, using website blockers, and setting specific time slots for checking emails and messages. By structuring the physical and digital environment to minimize interruptions, individuals create the conditions necessary for deep work. Time management plays a crucial role in avoiding distractions. Without a structured plan, it is easy to drift from one task to another without completing anything meaningful. The Pomodoro technique, for instance, is an effective time management strategy that involves working in focused intervals, typically 25 minutes, followed by short breaks. This method enhances concentration while allowing the mind to rest in controlled intervals. Prioritizing tasks based on urgency and importance also helps maintain focus. Instead of multitasking, which reduces efficiency and increases cognitive overload, individuals should allocate time to specific tasks, completing one before moving on to the next. A professional working on a project benefits from setting clear daily objectives, ensuring that attention is directed toward high priority activities rather than being scattered across multiple unfinished tasks. Self-awareness and mindfulness serve as powerful tools in combating distractions. When individuals become aware of their thought patterns, they can consciously redirect attention toward what truly matters. Mindfulness practice, such as meditation, enhances the ability to focus by training the mind to remain present. Athletes, for example, practice mindfulness techniques to maintain concentration during high-pressure moments, blocking out external noise and internal doubts. Similarly, a student practicing mindfulness while studying is better able to ignore wandering thoughts and stay engaged with the material. Developing self-awareness allows individuals to notice when they are becoming distracted and take immediate corrective actions. A person writing an important report who realizes they are mindlessly checking their phone can actively put it away and refocus on the task at hand. Avoiding distractions also requires setting firm boundaries. In a world that demands constant connectivity, it is easy to feel obligated to respond to messages, emails, or calls instantly. However, establishing boundaries around communication and social interactions preserves mental space for focused work. An entrepreneur managing a business, for instance, may choose to dedicate specific hours to deep work, informing colleagues and clients that they will not be available during that time. This approach not only improves efficiency, but also reduces stress caused by constant interruptions. Learning to say no to activities and commitments that do not align with one's goals is equally important. An artist working on a creative project may need to decline social invitations or unnecessary meetings to protect their creative energy. Setting boundaries ensures that attention is channeled toward meaningful pursuits rather than scattered across distractions. The role of habits in minimizing distractions cannot be overlooked. Just as bad habits reinforce distraction, good habits strengthen focus. Developing the habit of starting the day with a clear plan, engaging in deep work sessions, and eliminating unnecessary digital consumption builds a lifestyle conducive to concentration. A musician striving to master an instrument improves significantly by dedicating distraction-free practice time daily rather than sporadically practicing while being interrupted. A researcher writing a thesis benefits from scheduled deep work periods during which they engage with their subject matter without interruption. Over time, these habits become ingrained, making it easier to maintain focus without requiring constant willpower. Avoiding distractions is not about eliminating every possible interruption, but about developing strategies to manage and control them. It is about reclaiming attention from the forces that seek to divide it and directing it toward meaningful work. In a world designed to fragment focus, the ability to remain undistracted becomes a competitive advantage. Those who master the art of deep focus achieve more in less time, experience greater creativity, and develop a sense of fulfillment in their work. By cultivating awareness, structuring environments for productivity, managing time effectively, and building habits that reinforce concentration, individuals unlock their potential to pursue their aspirations without being derailed by the noise around them. Trusting the process is one of the most essential yet challenging mindsets to cultivate on the journey toward success. In a world that often glorifies overnight achievements and instant gratification, patience can feel like an outdated virtue. However, true success is rarely immediate. It is the result of consistent effort, perseverance, and an unwavering belief that every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to long-term progress. Without trust in the process, individuals may become discouraged when results do not appear as quickly as expected, leading them to abandon their goals prematurely. But those who understand the value of persistence recognize that growth happens incrementally and that each experience, whether a success or a setback, plays a crucial role in shaping the path ahead. Progress is rarely linear. A person pursuing a fitness goal, for instance, may not see visible changes after weeks of effort, leading to frustration and doubt. Yet, the body is adapting, strength is increasing, and endurance is improving, just not in ways that are immediately noticeable. Similarly, an aspiring writer who spends months crafting a novel may face multiple revisions, rejections, and moments of self-doubt. But with each draft, the writing improves, the ideas become clearer, and the skills sharpen. The same principle applies to entrepreneurs, artists, students, and professionals. Meaningful achievements take time, and trusting the process means recognizing that the unseen progress is just as valuable as the tangible results. Resilience is the backbone of trusting the process. Setbacks and failures are inevitable in any worthwhile pursuit, but they do not signify the end of the journey. Instead, they serve as lessons that refine strategies, strengthen character, and build perseverance. A startup founder, for example, may face financial struggles, unexpected market changes, or product failures. Without resilience, these challenges might be seen as insurmountable obstacles. However, those who trust the process view them as necessary experiences that provide insight and guidance. Thomas Edison's countless failed attempts at inventing the light bulb did not deter him. Rather, they reinforced his belief that each failure brought him closer to success. This mindset is what differentiates those who persist from those who give up at the first sign of difficulty. Trusting the process also requires a shift in perspective. When the focus is solely on the outcome, the journey can feel frustrating and unfulfilling. But when growth itself becomes the priority, each step of the journey gains meaning. A musician practicing for hours may not immediately master a complex piece, but each repetition refines their technique and deepens their understanding of the instrument. A student preparing for an exam may not grasp a difficult concept right away, but through continuous study, clarity gradually emerges. This ability to embrace gradual improvement fosters patience and resilience, reinforcing the idea that success is not defined by how quickly one arrives, but by how much one grows along the way. Flexibility is another crucial aspect of trusting the process. While having a clear goal is important, rigid expectations can lead to disappointment when things do not go as planned. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt to unforeseen challenges is often the key to sustained progress. An athlete recovering from an injury must modify their training approach rather than abandon their aspirations altogether. A business owner facing economic downturns must pivot strategies to remain competitive. Those who trust the process understand that setbacks are not indications of failure, but opportunities to reassess, adjust, and continue forward with renewed strategy and purpose. One of the most powerful ways to reinforce trust in the process is to reflect on past progress. Looking back at earlier struggles and recognizing how far one has come builds confidence and motivation. A person learning a new language, for instance, may initially struggle with basic vocabulary and sentence structure. Months later, even if fluency is not yet achieved, they may find themselves understanding conversations they once could not decipher. This realization reinforces the idea that persistence yields results, even if those results are not immediately evident. Celebrating small milestones along the way helps maintain faith in the journey, reminding individuals that every effort contributes to eventual success. Trusting the process also involves letting go of the need for external validation. Many people abandon their efforts prematurely because they seek immediate recognition or approval from others. However, true progress is often internal before it becomes visible to the world. An artist refining their craft, an entrepreneur building a brand, or a student mastering a subject must first focus on self-improvement rather than external praise. By shifting the focus inward and appreciating personal growth, individuals strengthen their resilience and remain committed to their long-term vision, regardless of how others perceive their progress. At its core, trusting the process is about faith, not just in external circumstances, but in one's own abilities and efforts. It is about recognizing that success is not a single moment of achievement, but a series of continuous improvements, lessons, and adaptations. When setbacks arise, when results seem distant, and when doubt creeps in, those who truly trust the process remind themselves that every challenge is shaping them for what is to come. Patience, resilience, and adaptability are not just tools for progress, they are essential qualities that ensure success is not just reached, but sustained. Building inner strength is an essential aspect of personal growth, allowing individuals to navigate challenges with resilience and confidence. It is not about being unbreakable or immune to difficulties, but about cultivating the ability to recover, adapt, and thrive in the face of adversity. True inner strength originates from a deep understanding of one's values and beliefs, serving as a foundation for decision-making and emotional stability. When individuals are clear about what truly matters to them, they develop a sense of purpose that acts as an anchor during uncertain times. A person who values integrity, for instance, will find the strength to stand by their principles even when faced with external pressure. Similarly, someone who prioritizes perseverance will continue working toward their goals despite setbacks, knowing that every effort contributes to long-term success. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in building inner strength. Many people are quick to offer kindness and encouragement to others, but struggle to extend the same grace to themselves. However, treating oneself with kindness, especially in times of failure or disappointment, fosters emotional resilience. A student who fails an important exam might be tempted to engage in negative self-talk, questioning their abilities and worth. However, if they practice self-compassion, they will recognize that failure is a natural part of learning and an opportunity for growth. By acknowledging their efforts and identifying areas for improvement, they cultivate a mindset that views challenges not as barriers, but as stepping stones toward success. This shift in perspective strengthens their ability to persist despite obstacles, reinforcing their belief in their own capabilities. Emotional intelligence is another key component of inner strength. It involves recognizing, understanding, and managing one's emotions while also being attuned to the emotions of others. A leader with high emotional intelligence, for example, remains composed during moments of crisis, guiding their team with clarity and assurance rather than reacting impulsively. They are able to navigate conflicts with empathy, understanding different perspectives while maintaining their own convictions. This balance between emotional awareness and control prevents external circumstances from dictating their reactions, allowing them to respond to challenges with wisdom and stability. When individuals develop emotional intelligence, they cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness, which empowers them to face difficulties with a calm and measured approach. A positive mindset is a powerful tool for building resilience and overcoming adversity. While challenges and setbacks are inevitable, the way individuals perceive these experiences determines their ability to grow from them. Someone with a defeatist attitude may see obstacles as insurmountable, while another person facing the same difficulties may view them as opportunities for learning and improvement. Consider an entrepreneur whose first business venture fails. They can either interpret this as proof that they are not meant to succeed, or as a lesson in what does not work, using the experience to refine their approach. Those who choose the latter develop the inner strength to persevere, understanding that setbacks are not the end, but rather part of the journey towards success. By training the mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, individuals strengthen their resilience and maintain the motivation needed to move forward. Setting personal boundaries is essential for maintaining inner strength. Without clear boundaries, individuals may find themselves overcommitted, emotionally drained, or influenced by negativity that undermines their confidence. A person who struggles to say no might take on too many responsibilities, leaving them exhausted and unable to focus on their own growth. However, by establishing limits and protecting their time and energy, they reinforce their self-respect and prioritize what truly matters. A professional balancing work and personal life, for example, may set boundaries around after-hours communication to ensure they have time to rest and recharge. Similarly, someone striving to maintain a positive mindset may limit their exposure to toxic relationships or environments that drain their energy. These boundaries are not about isolation, but about creating a supportive space where individuals can grow without being constantly pulled in conflicting directions. Practicing mindfulness strengthens inner resilience by fostering presence and awareness. When individuals are fully engaged in the present moment, they develop a deeper connection with their thoughts, emotions, and experiences. A person overwhelmed by stress may be consumed by worries about the future or regrets from the past, making it difficult to focus on solutions. However, through mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing, they can anchor themselves in the present, reducing anxiety and enhancing clarity. Athletes often use mindfulness techniques to maintain focus during high-pressure competitions, blocking out distractions and concentrating solely on their performance. Similarly, professionals who practice mindfulness improve their ability to handle workplace stress, making thoughtful decisions rather than reacting impulsively. By integrating mindfulness into daily life, individuals cultivate the inner strength to remain calm, centered, and adaptable in any situation. Overcoming obstacles is a fundamental aspect of personal growth, reinforcing an individual's ability to handle future difficulties. Every challenge faced and conquered adds another layer of resilience, proving that strength is developed through experience rather than innate ability. A mountaineer ascending a treacherous peak does not reach the summit without facing exhaustion, harsh weather, and physical limitations. However, with each step forward, their endurance grows and their confidence strengthens. The same principle applies to anyone striving for personal or professional success. A writer facing rejection from publishers learns to refine their craft. A musician struggling with a difficult piece builds skill through persistence. And a student who overcomes academic setbacks gains a deeper understanding of their subject. These experiences shape an individual's character, reinforcing the belief that no challenge is too great to overcome with dedication and perseverance. Building inner strength is a continuous journey rather than a final destination. It requires consistent effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to grow through challenges. Those who actively cultivate resilience, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence develop a strong foundation that supports them through life's uncertainties. They learn to trust their abilities, remain steadfast in their values, and approach difficulties with confidence rather than fear. By integrating self-compassion, mindfulness, and a positive mindset into daily life, individuals fortify their inner strength, ensuring that they can navigate any challenge with grace and determination. In the end, it is not the absence of hardship, but the ability to rise above it that defines true strength. Seeking internal validation empowers individuals to break free from external approval and cultivate self-worth from within. In a society that often equates value with recognition, true confidence emerges from self-awareness, resilience, and authenticity. Those who prioritize internal validation make decisions based on principles rather than fleeting opinions. Reflection strengthens this mindset by shifting focus from external success to personal growth. An athlete improving their skills or a writer refining their craft learns to appreciate progress rather than immediate recognition. Gratitude further reinforces fulfillment by allowing individuals to find joy in their journey rather than in comparison with others. Self-acceptance is crucial in overcoming self-doubt rather than seeking reassurance. Individuals who embrace their strengths and imperfections develop confidence to pursue passions without fear of judgment. Challenging negative self-talk replaces limiting beliefs with self-empowerment, enabling individuals to view setbacks as learning opportunities. Intrinsic motivation fuels sustainable self-growth. A scientist conducting research or a dancer perfecting their craft remains engaged by passion rather than external validation. Living authentically aligned with personal values leads to deeper fulfillment and unwavering confidence. Internal validation does not reject feedback, but ensures self-worth is independent of it. By developing self-awareness, practicing gratitude, and embracing authenticity, individuals free themselves from the pursuit of approval and find lasting fulfillment within. Reflecting And refining the journey is essential for long-term growth and success. Regular self-assessment allows individuals to recognize progress, identify areas for improvement, and make necessary adjustments. Without reflection, it is easy to repeat mistakes, lose direction, or become stagnant. By taking time to evaluate past actions and their outcomes, individuals gain clarity on what is working and what needs to change. A student preparing for an exam, for example, may realize through reflection that certain study techniques are ineffective, prompting them to adopt new strategies for better retention. Similarly, an entrepreneur assessing their business performance can refine their approach based on what has yielded the best results. A growth mindset is the foundation of continuous learning and adaptation. Those who embrace challenges as opportunities to improve are more likely to persist in the face of setbacks. A musician struggling with a difficult piece does not see failure as a sign to quit, but as a chance to refine their technique. An athlete reviewing their performance after a loss does not dwell on defeat, but instead adjusts their training regimen for future success. By cultivating a mindset that views setbacks as valuable learning experiences, individuals remain motivated to push forward rather than being discouraged by obstacles. Setting realistic goals provides direction and maintains motivation. Without clear and achievable objectives, progress can feel aimless. A writer working on a novel, for instance, may feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the task. However, by setting smaller milestones such as completing a chapter each week, they create a manageable path toward their ultimate goal. Celebrating achievements along the way reinforces commitment, whether it be acknowledging personal growth, overcoming a fear, or reaching a specific milestone. Recognizing progress fuels the motivation needed to continue refining and improving. Seeking constructive feedback is crucial in the refinement process. While self-reflection is valuable, external perspectives often provide insights that may otherwise be overlooked. A public speaker improving their delivery benefits from audience feedback, allowing them to refine their presentation skills. A designer creating artwork enhances their craft by considering constructive critiques from peers. Maintaining self-awareness ensures that individuals remain open to feedback without letting criticism undermine their confidence. Instead of seeing feedback as a judgment, those who actively seek it use it as a tool for growth. The process of reflection and refinement is an ongoing journey. As individuals evolve, so do their goals, strategies, and approaches. By consistently evaluating progress, embracing a growth mindset, setting clear objectives, and remaining receptive to feedback, they ensure that each step forward is more informed and intentional. This continuous cycle of improvement allows them to navigate challenges with confidence, refine their skills, and move steadily toward greater success. Celebrating small wins is a powerful way to sustain motivation and reinforce long-term commitment. While major achievements often take time, recognizing incremental progress keeps individuals engaged and confident in their journey. Small victories serve as reminders that effort is producing results, even if the ultimate goal has not yet been reached. A runner training for a marathon may not complete the full distance immediately, but every extra mile they conquer is a victory that builds endurance and motivation. A student learning a new language may struggle with fluency, but successfully holding a short conversation is proof of progress. Acknowledging these small steps fosters a sense of achievement, encouraging continued dedication. Reinforcing commitment through celebration helps solidify long-term discipline. When individuals take time to appreciate their progress, they develop a deeper connection with their efforts. A writer aiming to complete a novel may feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the task, but celebrating each finished chapter provides the encouragement needed to keep going. A musician mastering a complex piece benefits from recognizing each section they perfect along the way. These moments of acknowledgement act as psychological rewards, strengthening the habit of perseverance. Sharing achievements with a supportive network enhances encouragement and accountability. When individuals celebrate their progress with those who uplift them, they reinforce a culture of motivation. A team working on a project benefits from recognizing small milestones together, fostering collaboration and enthusiasm. A fitness enthusiast sharing progress with a supportive community feels more inspired to stay consistent. Surrounding oneself with positive influences transforms personal victories into collective encouragement, making the journey more enjoyable and sustainable. Acknowledging effort fosters resilience by shifting the focus from perfection to progress. Many individuals become discouraged when they measure success solely by final results, overlooking the growth that happens along the way. An entrepreneur launching a startup may experience setbacks, but recognizing each improvement, securing a client, refining a business plan, overcoming a challenge strengthens their perseverance. A student preparing for exams builds confidence by appreciating the knowledge gained rather than fixating only on final scores. By celebrating small wins, individuals cultivate enthusiasm and determination, ensuring they stay committed even through difficulties. The habit of recognizing progress transforms long-term goals into achievable steps. Instead of waiting for a grand success to feel accomplished, individuals who appreciate the journey develop an enduring sense of fulfillment. This practice not only enhances motivation, but also reinforces the mindset that success is built through continuous effort. By valuing every step forward, they create a cycle of positivity and resilience that sustains them on the path to achieving their ultimate aspirations. Embracing the journey is as important as reaching the destination. Many focus solely on end goals, believing fulfillment comes only with success, but true growth happens in the process. Through struggle, perseverance, and learning, individuals develop resilience and self-awareness. A student grows not just by passing exams, but through discipline and effort. While an athlete's strength comes from years of training, not just winning. Finding joy in challenges transforms obstacles into growth opportunities. An entrepreneur facing financial struggles adapts and innovates, while a musician refining their craft strengthens their skills with every setback. Shifting perspective from setbacks to stepping stones builds long-term resilience. Learning from experiences fosters continuous improvement. Reflecting on both successes and failures provides insights that shape future decisions. A writer refining their work or a traveler learning from unexpected detours gains wisdom from each step. Adaptability enables individuals to embrace opportunities beyond their initial expectations. A flexible mindset allows for evolution. When rigid expectations lead to disappointment, openness to change brings new possibilities. A student exploring different career paths or a professional navigating change may discover passions they never considered. Adaptability ensures personal growth while embracing life's twists. Trusting oneself is key to embracing the journey. Confidence comes from within, not from external validation. A leader making tough decisions or an artist staying true to their vision builds independence by relying on inner conviction rather than approval from others. Balancing ambition with contentment leads to fulfillment. While striving for goals is essential, appreciating progress prevents burnout. A business owner expanding their company or a student nearing graduation benefits from recognizing achievements along the way. Shifting focus from chasing outcomes to valuing the process cultivates patience, gratitude, and resilience. Struggles become lessons, self-trust grows, and fulfillment comes from every step. Instead of waiting for success to bring happiness, individuals find joy in the journey itself. Grind in silence serves as a powerful reminder that success is not defined by external validation, but by the dedication, discipline, and resilience that individuals cultivate along their journey. True achievement is built through consistent effort, unwavering focus, and the ability to persevere despite setbacks. By eliminating distractions, trusting the process, and embracing both challenges and victories, individuals strengthen their inner resolve, allowing them to stay committed even when progress is not immediately visible. The story underscores that silent effort yields the greatest rewards. Success is not always loud or immediate. It is shaped by the unseen hours of hard work, the quiet sacrifices, and the discipline to stay the course when no one is watching. Internal strength, cultivated through patience and persistence, is the foundation for lasting fulfillment. In the end, those who remain steadfast, trust in their abilities, and continue pushing forward despite obstacles pave the way for meaningful success. The journey may not always be easy, but those who embrace it fully will find that every step forward brings them closer to their true potential.